God's law for ancient Israel included this command that really should wreck how we view what God gives us. Deuteronomy 24, verses 19 through 22. I'm going to read it. When you reap harvest in your field and forget a sheaf in the field, you shall not go back to get it. It shall be for the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow, that the Lord your God may bless you in all the work of your hands. When you beat the olive trees, you shall not go over them again, for those shall be for the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow. When you gather grapes in your vineyard, you shall not strip it afterward. It shall be for the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow. You shall remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt. Therefore, I command you to do this. There's 3 crops and 3 instructions, and it's the same 3 people every time, the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow. And in Hebrew writing, repetition means emphasis. And so God is pointing out here, do not miss this. And this isn't a rule about forgotten grain. It's a window into how God thinks about provision. He's not saying you worked hard, now give some away. The abundance itself is intentional. The leftover sheaf, the second pass through the olive tree, none of that was the grapes. None of it was accident of farming. What God was saying was, I have built surplus into this so that the people with nothing would have somewhere to go. The harvest was always meant to be bigger than you. And then he adds, for you were a slave in Egypt. So you know what it was like to have nothing. You know what it is to need someone else's mercy. And so now he's calling them to be that mercy. And we may not farm fields. Some of us might, but most of us don't. But we all have a harvest, income, time, skills. And this pattern runs through all of Scripture. It's just not in Deuteronomy. It's in Leviticus 19, the entire book of Ruth, James 1:27. Provision was never designed to stop at one's self. Abundance is given so that we can take care of others. And so my question to you today is, who is your sojourner, your fatherless, and your widow right now?